forget to put your phones in vibrate, by the way. I want to thank you for this opportunity because it's like a little check mark off my bucket list. 2019 has been very good to me. Estudia, trabaja y ser gente primero. Allá está la solución. I can't sing, but those words have meant so much to me and my children. And in Puerto Rico, with the uprising and the youth taking control finally and making someone step down, and the situation in Chile, what words of wisdom can you give the youth, especially the Latinos of New York, to take a stand and take that person out of power and just like essentially, you know, an uprising here for our youth?
The good news is I'm optimistic. I worked in government 5 years in Panama. And when I went into government, I wasn't sure if you could actually solve issues from within the system, or did you have to really have a revolution? Whether you could do the armed revolution, whether you can actually change things pacifically through the way the system works. And I found that you can. So I'm optimistic about what the system can actually do. However, what I do think that we are not doing is caring for all of us. We're not showing solidarity to the level that we should. And I think that we have to understand, again, the concept of fingers versus the concept of hand. I think that it's very important that the young people realize that you can, in fact, change things responsibly if you get together behind an idea that is centered on solidarity and the common good. We can make things change. Panama say this all the time. We have a corrupt assembly, Asamblea Nacional, Senate. We have a corrupt judiciary. Why? Because we put them there. We put those people there. And we can prevent them from staying there if we so choose. So what I would suggest to young people is do not make the mistake of thinking, and not just young people, people in general, do not make the mistake of thinking that you're not important. Because you're thinking like a finger. Think like a hand, and you can make things change. And I know this, and I'm telling you because I know this. I spent 5 years in government. I didn't do music, I didn't do albums, I didn't do tours, I didn't do film, I didn't do anything. I just worked for my country, which, by the way, is one of the best things I ever done, because I came out of there a better person than I walked in, you know. And this I recommend to everybody. Do not lose your faith, get involved, and be solidary to others. I think that's the key. And we can solve these problems because these are problems that we caused. So we can resolve them with our action, definitely.